Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play Professor Layton and the Curious Village. In the last episode we've just basically been wandering around aimlessly, Saint Mystere, and we still haven't found anyone. How about you? Do you have something to say? Hey Professor! Looking busy as usual, I see. Oh, I've got this puzzle I just can't work out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? You just said that we're looking busy. Why are you giving us a puzzle? Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must be cut in order to make the chain? Choose one answer from below. It's probably B or E, because otherwise that wouldn't really make sense. It looks like... Well, I don't know if it's B or E, but it's definitely not A or F. That much we can say, really. I think it would probably be E. Oh god, this is messing with my head. Maybe it's D, actually. F and E are connected. Maybe... I can't draw on the screen again. God damn it. Okay. Don't need that. Hold on, let me pause this. There we go, I've got my snipping tool again, and now we can draw which ones are connected. So... I will do that now. These two are definitely connected. These two are not connected. C is also connected to B. Are these two connected? No, they aren't. D and E are connected though. D and B are connected as well. And A is connected to both of these. So we cut out D, and all is well with the world. Yup, okay. Goodbye, snipping tool. D. There we go, that was easy.
Here's my answer.
If you have a snipping tool, then the world is better for everyone.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Good job. If you examine the connections for each ring, the answer is surprisingly easy, isn't it? Shut up. Ah, so that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. This thing was annoying me for days. Let me tell you something odd. And by odd, I mean really terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen the old man with the big sack coming out of the tower up north. I bet you anything you like that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no, I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Pile of books, Layton. Oh god, he still didn't... What are we... You person, you look very, very busy, but... Still no luck finding the villain? What an odd world we live in. Well, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Speaking of fiction, I just thought up of this little gem. Please give me your honest feedback on it. Whee! No progress. Great. Several rectangular sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The lines represent areas where the sheets overlaps, where one sheet overlaps one with another. At the thickest point of this pile, how many sheets are overlapping? Okay. Well, it's not here. It's not here. I think it's here, probably. Right? That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one would only be 4. So yeah, I think it's 5. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I think it's 5, and the game doesn't accept 5s like that, because those are not 5s, I guess. Apologies.
There we go.
Whee!
Another puzzle solved.
That's right, the puzzle seems straightforward, but it's quite formidable when you get down to it. Such a formidable puzzle. Beautiful work, but I think the puzzles are right into my next novel will be even harder than that one. If you have time, stop by later. I'm sure to have an utterly fascinating puzzle prepared for you by then. Hey, we got... finally! That took a while. Is that the last piece? Oh, actually, no, I doubt it is, because... Oh, maybe. No, we still have another ear left. I mean, this strange part where we don't know what it is. In. Oh, yeah, right, I got books. That's quite a pile. It's a good thing I have this bookshelf. Now that's a lot of books. I wonder if I can read them all. Ooh. Yikes, it's a good thing I have a bookshelf for these. Quite a collection there. There are even a few I haven't read. Professor Layton, you... Oh. Ah, wonderful, I just think I'll slip these books in here. Yep, okay. Oops. Okay, yeah, I think the professor will probably prefer the bookshelf. Alrighty. We still haven't gotten any farther. You? No, I really doubt that he will say anything useful, because he never does. As you've come to the village hall, I strongly advise you to follow procedure and solve this puzzle. Sorry people, I seem to get stuck on so many puzzles. Oh my, it looks like someone has been writing nonsense on the blackboard again. Oh dear. It turns out though that under certain conditions these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2, 8 plus 6 equals 2. Assuming that the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? Okay, so yeah, I guess there's no real way to actually explain this without giving away the solution, so I will. Once again, this is a puzzle that assumes that everything is a clock hand. So if you have 8 p.m. let's say, and subtract 6 hours from that, then you have 2 p.m. and that's how that works. So if you have 8 p.m. and add 6 hours again, then you'd have 2 a.m. and so forth. So 7 plus 6 would be 1. There we go then. Beautiful.
Luke, here's my answer.
I love the professor's smile on the third
Critical
picture.
thinking is the key to success.
It's so beautiful. You are correct. This puzzle is using time as a framework for the calculations. If you take 6 hours away from 8 am, the time becomes 2 am. Move ahead 6 hours from 8 am, and the time becomes 2 pm. Therefore, if you add 6 hours to 7 am, you should arrive at the answer 1 pm. You can, of course, start at 8 pm and still find the solution. Thank you, that will do nicely. Now please vacate the premises. Shut up! God, Rodney, you're the worst character in the entire game. You're worse than that screamy guy. Okay, I doubt he will have anything important to say. Let's go and talk to the inn lady. Maybe she... Ooh, nah, he definitely won't have something interesting to... Ooh, she's gone. Okay. God, I have no idea. Looks like you fellows are getting used to Saint Mystere, but stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout, "Stash and Scarfin!" By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can retry the puzzles if you fail to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right, you see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There's no honor in laziness. Now that you've got the lowdown on the village puzzles, let me throw one your way to keep you sharp. Okay. I guess this is another really puzzly episode again. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked A and the exit is marked B. The security guard on duty is a bit lazy and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6 turns. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so the solution to this is pretty cool, so you might want to figure it out, try and figure it out on your own. Done yet? Because I'm gonna spoil it now. 1 turn? 2 turns. Whee! 2. This took me ages to figure out.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
That's right, if the security guard takes a path like the one shown above, he can finish his patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. It's easy to be influenced by the fact that the example path shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room, but you don't need to follow that example. Okay, now that's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No, need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. Desk, Luke. I was just the sound. I don't know why I did that. So can we please just like figure out where we're supposed to go, because that would be really nice. Actually, it's probably more likely that it's gonna be one of the characters who's standing around here, for example this guy. Not being a member of high society myself, I've never so much had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Now, Letty, much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I don't think I need to go on... What? Are you feeling unwell, sir? He had to go lie down. I'm just exhausted lately. It's that awful noise coming from the tower, you see. It's got so loud I can't sleep a wink at night. Do you know what's causing the noise? It's just a rumor, but I hear that every time that that sound rips through Saint Mystere, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock. Whenever the noise occurs, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think the peculiar sound has anything to do with that strange old man who kidnapped Ramon? It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them? It's all very strange. Hello. Hey, Professor, did you find what you were after? Never mind that, though. I've got something more important to talk about. Namely, chocolate. Help me solve this puzzle and I'll tell you something I bet you'll find very interesting. I gotta cough again. There we go, I coughed and no one noticed. Amazing. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you have to buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide, so you can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between the squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? What? Okay, well, I mean, there's once again an obvious answer to this, but I'm not seeing the not obvious answer right now. Which is very strange. I mean, not that I'm a genius or anything. I am, but... The sheet is 5 squares long, you can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between you. Oh. What's the fewest number of times you need to break? Okay, well... I'll get a hint. I'll do it. You might have started by thinking about different ways to break the chocolate and which way will take the fewest breaks. However, the truth is that no matter how you break the chocolate, the answer you arrive at will be the same. What? Well, okay, let's try it out then. We break it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then we break it 4 more times. Times 6. So 4 times 6 is 24. Plus 4 is 29, but that can't be the answer, can it? If that is the answer, then how is this a puzzle?
There we go.
What?
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Why? That's right, if you follow the rules set out in the puzzle, then it really doesn't matter how you break up the chocolate. The number of segments you have increased by 1. You have increases by 1 each time you break a chunk off the sheet. You start with 1 segment of chocolate, so 29 breaks later you should have 30 segments. What? 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 I don't get it. Now it makes sense. Okay, now about that hot info I promised. If you want to experience the best dining in Saint Mystere, you've got to check out Croton's restaurant. Everything he makes is yummy. Don't even get me started on the stews. You have to try it yourself. World map. Sounds like Luke. Okay, you know what? Let's actually follow his advice and go to Crouton's thingy. Oh god, I've already been there, haven't I? What the hell is going on? Or maybe it was that guy at the counter? I've been spending literally like 2 episodes just running around solving puzzles and not doing much else. Hey you two, you guys like chess, right? How about puzzle? Puzzle. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch though, you must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Good luck. Okay, so this is not very hard. That works, right? Okay, yeah, I know this puzzle from memory.
Luke,
Because that is in pretty much every game ever.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Nicely played. Chess queen problems like this one have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle. Consider it an introduction to the genre. Don't worry, we'll get much more difficult ones later and it'll be very fun. Very nice. You two are no amateurs, I see. Don't worry, next time there'll be an even harder puzzle for you. Stuffed chair, Luke. Okay, well, that didn't bring us any further. Let's go check out our inn and arrange some items. World map. Yep, that's a map of the world. It certainly is big. A knowledge of geography is key for any puzzle fan. Nice chair, it's a bit soft though. What luck, it's just perfect for curling up with a good book. Okay, once again I was wrong with both things. Actually... Look, the world map doesn't even appear. In Luke's room it does. In Layton's, oh, it's behind the bookshelf, so that's definitely wrong there. The bookshelf. What? That's weird. Huh? I guess Luke prefers the world map. That's weird. Weird, so weird. Now let me please carry on and actually find something to do. I mean, some way to, you know, keep the story going. Maybe in there. No. Why do I keep going in there? Actually, is this... No. Oh no, don't give me a candle puzzle. No. Oh look, a candle, Luke. That reminds me, have you heard this one before? Oh, look, a candle. You have only one match left. You want to light the room with an oil lamp, start a fire to warm the room, and heat your bath water. In order to complete all of the above actions, what should you light first? Well, I mean... This is a dumb puzzle. This is a very dumb puzzle.
Well,
why is this puzzle so dumb?
Guess. Professor,
I've solved it! That's right, the first thing you need to light is the match itself. Without a fire source, how could you possibly start to take care of the lamp, bathwater, or fireplace? The face of that guy was just equivalent to the quality of this puzzle. Wonderful work, Luke. That is indeed the answer. I don't see anyone minding the shop at the moment. Perhaps we should leave for now. Pine bed. Luke already has a bed, so let's give that to Layton. Actually, what will he say if we put both beds in one room? I'm kind of interested now. I like this inn puzzle so much because they always have different things they say for different combinations. The finish on this frame is just lovely. Brilliant! It's a bunk bed. Oh, right. Well, it's not bad, I suppose. Yes, it's basic, but it does the trick. One bed's enough for this tired scholar. I like how the beds just get stacked. Okay. There we go then. I wonder how many more things we will need in the inn. Okay, so the episode's almost over, but I refuse to actually end this before we figure out a way to actually progress. Hey there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Of course I'm right. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Oh no. Two boys are playing a game with which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B? Yeah, this puzzle. I remember this taking ages to figure out. I'm not sure if this is the right answer, but this looks pretty right, actually. Let me see. Let me see whether that's right. Let's have that little bit of fun. Oh. It wasn't right.
Ashamed.
Give it another shot. As a general rule, you should try to cover as many of the roads as possible. What, really? Wow, thank you. In the example above, it appears that the boy who walked the green path covered up quite a bit of distance. However, as shown by the dotted lines, the roads this boy passed up on his way to point B add up to quite a distance. God damn it. Ah, and I've lost 5 pick rats. That makes me just the maddest person on the world. In the world. Music's great, by the way. Let's get a hint. When solving this puzzle, many people think they have the answer on their first try, only to discover otherwise. Yeah, just like me. Try to walk as much of the road as possible. Yes, I know, thanks for that hint. All the roads in this town are laid out in a grid pattern with some long and some short roads. After you've charted... Oh. Jesus Christ. Starting from point A, head as far to the left as possible. When you reach the left border, start heading south. The longest path you can draw will form an S-shaped line through the middle of the town. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's... Ooh. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Is that right?
Luke, here's my answer.
Luke, here's my answer.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Nice work. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? If it's sunny, why not go for a walk? Wow, Nintendo. Wow. Great job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Of course not. You're a pro. Yup, you're a real piece of work, Prof. You know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar, after all. Oh, Marco. You are just, I don't know. Ugh. Can we please... All these puzzles. We've talked to Stash and Scarfin, so he's definitely not the one we're supposed to talk to. Actually, maybe nothing out here. This is so weird. I think we're nearing the amount of puzzles we actually have to solve to completely finish the game. I think it's 80 or 72. One of those two, I'm not sure. We've talked to her, we've talked to him. What's this? We've talked to both these people. Both of them gave us a puzzle. Everyone gave us a puzzle. What the hell is going on? Looked at the mice, talked to the dumb kid. No one's in here. Did we actually talk to the kid? I'm not entirely sure. Let's go back. Talk to the dumb kid. Hey mister, it's good to see you again. See, I'm totally stuck here and I could really use your help. My friend told me this puzzle the other day and I just can't solve the thing. Can you help me? How many sweets, I wonder? 3 boys are talking about how many sweets they each have. B has the most. If C gave me 1 sweet, I'd have twice as many as A does. It'd be better if B gave me 2 sweets. Then we'd all have the same amount. How many sweets are there in total? Let me pause this and think about it a little. Okay, so I got this on the first try basically. All in all they have 9, and if A has 3, B has 5 and C has 1, then this is the only way that actually works out. So there's 9 in total.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
That's right, there are 9 sweets in total. The difference between the number of sweets A and B have is 2. If B had one more sweet, then he would have twice as many as A. Therefore, A plus 3 is 2A, which means that A has 3 sweets. B must then have 5, as he has one less than twice what A has. If C had 2 more sweets, he would have the same as A, so he must have 1. Yeah, that's not the way I figured that out, but... Oh, is that all you had to do to work it out? Why didn't I think of that? Can you keep it a secret? Don't tell Andrea you told me the answer, okay? Thanks, mister. I feel like we've reached a point... Oh! Oh! We were supposed to go back here. We'll talk to Giuseppe in the next episode. Goodbye.